Welcome back to Bottom Line Up, the YouTube channel where we travel and go on adventures and tell you all about it in the first 60 seconds of the video. So today we're talking about Game of Thrones filming locations, and just the major ones, not the ones that appear for like 10 seconds in the show. We're talking filming locations in Dubrovnik, Croatia that appear in multiple seasons, really famous locations that you'll definitely recognize. So you can see most of them for free, but if you want to see all of them, all the major ones, you have to spend $30 for a ticket. That's to get you on the city walls of Dubrovnik, which is really cool anyway, and it gets you inside of a fort that is the Red Keep in the show. We would recommend half a day to maybe 2/3 of a day if you want to take your time and really see everything, but it's a super cool city, and if you're a Game of Thrones fan at all, you'll recognize everything that you see in this video. Guys, this is going to be a really exciting video, really exciting for me because I love Game of Thrones and I love this view we have of Dubrovnik, of King's Landing, and it's only a 15-minute walk from our Airbnb, and we're going to go down there and show you the most easily accessible and most recognizable Game of Thrones filming locations. And we know they're the most accessible because we're just walking, we're not taking any public transportation, and we know they're easily recognizable because I watched the show so long ago, we've not done much research, so if I recognize it purely from memory, it's a recognizable film set. Let's go. If you're wondering, our Airbnb up there with the amazing view of King's Landing of Dubrovnik, and it's just a super cool Airbnb, is only $38 per night. It's super affordable in Croatia, but even on the coast of Croatia with these amazing views of the amazing sunset and the ocean and the islands.
We walked around the town yesterday and there were about 0 crowds, so hopefully it's similar today, and it's a Monday.
For the best bang for your buck, if you're short on time and you want to just see a few Game of Thrones filming locations, head over to Fort Largerenok. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we'll put the word right here. It is a fort. There's like 3 different filming locations, actually more than 3, all in one very close area that you can check out. You'll recognize it as soon as you walk up.
The actual fort is the Red Keep. I have no idea what that means, but that's what it is.
Less than extreme excitement from Maggie. She does not watch Game of Thrones. Never has, never will. So she doesn't know what the Red Keep is, but this fort, it is the Red Keep. It's in the seasons, well, it's in like most of the seasons, lots of conversations, Joffrey's name day, a lot of things happen here. We're doing our best to recreate some scenes from Game of Thrones. It's hard to remember exactly what they were doing in the scene, so I tell Maggie, stand right there, just like in the show, and I show her the picture from the show, and then she's like, what do I do? What were they doing in that episode? And I was like, I don't know. It's just a picture, just stand there. So she makes dinosaur motions at me.
They were dragons, because I know there's dragons in this show. So it's my best dragon impersonation.
So yeah, this is the dock pier that goes to Blackwater Bay from the show. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is Pyle Harbor. It's right next to the dock that was Blackwater Bay, and then you can see the fort right over there. This harbor was in a lot of the shots of the show, basically with ships coming in and out. It's essentially the harbor of King's Landing. So when they filmed here, they had to rent out all the kayaks for like 3 days. I don't know what that cost, but had to do it. The city walls of Dubrovnik, they're pretty expensive. It's like $30, but a lot of scenes took place on these walls. Like you'll recognize these walkways where Tyrion might have been walking up and down with people talking about how they're going to defend Blackwater Bay, and also the House of the Undying is somewhere on the other side of the wall. It's a one-way wall, you gotta go all the way around. you're wondering, we're here in November. It's November 11th. Thank you for your service if you're a veteran. That's why there's no one here. It's the off season and it's amazing. There's like 10 people on these city walls in Dubrovnik. I don't know what it's like in the summer, but I imagine it's not like this. Also on the city walls is the House of the Undying. I don't really recognize this scene a lot. I kind of remember like Daenerys walking around a curved building and then Sir Davos was behind her and all of a sudden she disappeared, but there's no doors. Well, there is a door, there's a huge door in real life, but it's on the city walls, it's part of your ticket. It's a recognizable scene. It's really cool. It has the best views of Dubrovnik or King's Landing. Okay, probably one of the most famous scenes in Game of Thrones is the Walk of Shame. It starts at these stairs, the Jesuit stairs right next to St. Ignatius Church. I don't know what focal length they were using in this show, so I tried to recreate it the best that we could. Pretty cool scene. Fun fact, it was one of the most expensive shots in Dubrovnik because they had to close down all these businesses, all these cafes, and pay them whatever they would have made for the day. These steps right here, they're in the show. I can remember the scene, but I don't remember what the scene was about. I remember people on these steps being angry about something. This is like right when you walk into the city, so you'll see it. Thanks for watching our video. We only have 14 steps left, 15, and then we're back to our apartment. We live at the top on this ridge with a beautiful view, but stairs is the only way to get up here. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe because this is the kind of videos we do. We're gonna go scramble some eggs and watch the sunset now. You should join us. Okay, bye.